Have you ever walked into a hotel or restaurant interview and suddenly felt your heart race because you imagined all the polite English phrases you might forget? Trust me, everyone feels that. Hospitality interviews can look simple from the outside, but in reality, they test your communication, attitude, teamwork, service mindset, and even your personality, all at once. Welcome back to our Job Interview English Practice series. I'm Emma, and with me is David. Together, we're here to help you speak naturally, clearly, and confidently in real hotel and restaurant interviews. And hey, if these lessons are helping you grow, feel free to subscribe so you never miss the upcoming interview practices.
Hospitality interviews are unique because they're not only about skills, they're about warmth. Employers want someone friendly, polite, patient, and calm with customers. They want to know if you can stay positive even when the restaurant is full or the hotel lobby is busy or a guest is having a bad day.
And the best part is, you don't need complicated English to succeed. You need simple, polite phrases said in a warm and confident tone. Think about the daily tasks: greeting guests, answering questions, taking orders, giving directions, handling complaints, working with teammates. All of this uses clear, friendly English, and that's exactly what we'll build today.
Let's begin with one of the most common questions. Can you tell us about your customer service experience? Many candidates answer too quickly and say something short like, "I served customers and helped them." But that doesn't show anything. A stronger answer is, "I welcomed customers, answered their questions, prepared orders, and made sure they felt comfortable during their visit." Clear, friendly, professional.
Another classic question is, how do you handle difficult customers? Instead of panicking, try this simple structure. I stay calm, listen politely, apologize for the inconvenience, and offer a solution step by step. This shows patience, the heart of hospitality work.
And here's another favorite interview question. What qualities are important for a hotel or restaurant employee? A great answer is good communication, patience, teamwork, and a positive attitude are the most important qualities. Short, confident, and very true.
Let's practice a question about multitasking, because restaurants and hotels can be busy. How do you manage many tasks at once? A natural answer is, I stay organized, focus on one task at a time, and keep a polite attitude even when the place is busy. This shows calmness under pressure, something managers love to hear.
And one more important question you'll likely hear is, why do you want to work in hospitality? You can say, I enjoy helping people, creating good experiences, and working in an environment where communication and teamwork are important. That answer shows motivation and genuine interest.
Imagine yourself in the interview room. The manager smiles and asks a question, and you answer clearly, politely, and confidently. That's what today's lesson is designed to help you achieve. Hospitality interviews are all about attitude, kind, patient, calm, and we'll build that step by step.
By the end of this video, you'll have strong templates for customer service, teamwork, communication, handling complaints, dealing with pressure, and showing professional hospitality behavior.
All right, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin your hotel and restaurant job interview training. Ready?
Before we continue, let me check in with you. Are you still following everything comfortably? If some parts feel challenging, that's actually great. It means you're training your ears for real hospitality interviews where guests may speak quickly, quietly, or with different accents. And hey, don't forget to leave a comment telling us which hotel or restaurant questions confuse you the most. Your feedback helps us create better lessons for you.
Yes, your comments guide the whole series. Many learners tell us, I can do customer service well, but I can't explain it clearly in English. So in this part, we'll help you answer the most common hospitality interview questions using friendly, natural English you can speak right away.
Let's begin with a key question. How do you greet customers? Many people answer with only one sentence, like, I say hello. but that's too short for an interview. A much stronger answer is, I greet customers with a smile, use polite language, and offer help immediately. I try to make them feel welcome from the first moment.
This shows warmth and professionalism. Another common question is, how do you take orders or answer guest requests? You can answer, I listen carefully, repeat the order to avoid mistakes, and respond politely. I make sure the customer feels respected and taken care of. Clear, friendly, and very effective.
Now let's explore a question you will definitely hear. How do you handle complaints? Many candidates panic because they imagine angry customers. But here's a calm, professional answer. When a customer complains, I stay polite, listen carefully, apologize for the inconvenience, and offer a solution quickly. I also thank them for telling us, because feedback helps us improve. This shows maturity and emotional control.
Let's move to teamwork, because hospitality work is all about cooperation. The interviewer might ask, how do you support your coworkers during busy times? You can answer, I help my coworkers by sharing tasks, communicating clearly, and staying positive. When the place is busy, teamwork helps everything run smoothly.
Managers love hearing this. Another useful question is, how do you manage stress during peak hours? A great answer is, I stay calm, focus on one task at a time, and keep polite communication with customers and coworkers. Staying positive helps everyone. This shows that you don't panic under pressure.
Now let's practice a question about accuracy. How do you avoid mistakes? You can say, I avoid mistakes by double-checking orders, confirming details with customers, and asking questions when something is unclear. Interviewers appreciate this because accuracy is essential in hospitality.
Here's another important question. How do you handle special requests? A simple and professional answer is, I listen carefully to the request, check what is possible, and try my best to help. If something is not available, I offer alternatives politely. This shows flexibility and customer care.
Sometimes interviewers test your personality. They may ask, what makes you a good hospitality employee? You can say, I'm patient, polite, and enjoy helping people. I stay friendly even when the environment is busy. This reflects the perfect hospitality attitude.
You're doing great so far. The more you listen and repeat out loud, the more natural your answers will feel. Hospitality interviews are not about using big words. It's about showing kindness, patience, clarity, and teamwork.
All right, now that we've practiced core customer service answers, let's continue to the next part where we'll talk about handling difficult situations, fast-paced environments, and communicating clearly under pressure. Ready to continue? Let's begin this part with a situation every hotel or restaurant worker faces sooner or later. Difficult or unexpected moments. Maybe a guest is unhappy with their room. Maybe a table order is delayed. Maybe two customers need help at the same time. These moments are normal in hospitality, and interviewers want to know how you react.
One very common question is how you handle difficult customers. Many candidates worry about sounding perfect, but you only need a calm, simple structure. I stay polite, listen carefully, apologize for the inconvenience, and offer a solution step by step. See? No drama, just calm service.
Yes, and sometimes the interviewer asks, what do you do if a customer is angry or speaking loudly? You can say, I stay calm, speak softly, and focus on understanding the problem. I don't take it personally. I focus on the solution. This shows emotional maturity, something managers appreciate deeply.
Another important question is, how do you handle mistakes with orders or reservations? Don't say, I never make mistakes. Instead, try, if there is a mistake, I apologize, correct the issue quickly, and make sure the customer feels cared for. I also check what happened so it doesn't happen again. This response shows responsibility and professionalism.
Let's go deeper with timing issues because restaurants and hotels get busy. You might hear, what do you do when many customers need help at the same time? You can answer, I stay polite, prioritize requests, and help each customer step by step. I explain the waiting time politely so everyone feels informed. This demonstrates calm control during peak hours.
And yes, sometimes guests give unclear information. Interviewers ask, what if a customer explains something but you don't understand? Here's a strong answer. I ask polite questions to clarify, repeat the information to confirm, and make sure I understand correctly before I take action. This prevents mistakes and shows excellent communication.
Hospitality interviews also test your collaboration skills. A question like, how do you help your coworkers when the place gets busy is very common. You can say, I support my coworkers by sharing tasks, communicating quickly, and keeping a positive attitude so the team works smoothly. This is exactly what managers want to hear.
Let's practice another question that appears in both hotels and restaurants. How do you stay professional under pressure? You can answer, I stay focused on the customer, control my tone, and keep my body language calm. I work step by step and communicate clearly. This tells the interviewer you won't lose your cool.
Another important point is flexibility. Interviewers often ask, how do you handle last-minute changes? A simple, confident answer is, when something changes suddenly, I adjust quickly, communicate the new information, and keep a positive attitude so the guest still feels supported. This shows adaptability, a huge plus in hospitality.
And finally, here's a question many candidates don't prepare for. What do you do when you don't know the answer to a customer's question? You can say, if I don't know the answer, I stay polite, look for the information, or ask a coworker or supervisor. I make sure the guest gets a correct and helpful response. Interviewers love this honesty.
You're doing really well. Everything you're practicing, calm language, apology phrases, and solution-focused communication is exactly what hospitality managers look for.
And now, in the next part, we'll talk about teamwork, personality questions, and the soft skills that make you shine in hotel and restaurant interviews. Ready to continue?
Let's start this part with something hospitality managers pay very close attention to: your personality and teamwork style. In hotels and restaurants, even the best technical skills mean nothing without kindness, cooperation, and a calm attitude. That's why interviewers often ask questions that sound simple, but actually reveal a lot about how you work with people.
One very common question is, how do you work in a team? Many candidates say, I work well in a team, but that's too general. A much stronger answer is, I communicate clearly, share tasks when needed, and stay positive during busy times. I support my coworkers so the team can work smoothly. This shows reliability and a helpful mindset.
Sometimes interviewers ask personality-style questions like, how would your coworkers describe you? A friendly, simple answer is, they would describe me as patient, polite, and someone who stays calm even on busy days. This shows emotional balance, a huge plus in hospitality environments.
Another important question is, what do you enjoy about hospitality work? You don't need a long speech. Try something like, I enjoy helping people, creating good experiences, and working in a positive environment where communication is important. This makes you sound motivated and genuine.
Interviewers may also ask, how do you keep a positive attitude at work? You can answer, I stay positive by focusing on good service, being kind to customers, and supporting my coworkers. A positive attitude helps the whole team and improves the guest experience. Simple, but interviewers love this mindset.
Now let's talk about professionalism. You might hear a question like, how do you show professionalism in customer service? A great answer is, I speak politely, listen carefully, and stay calm even when things are busy. I make sure customers feel respected and taken care of. This tells the interviewer you can handle emotional situations.
Another very common question in hotel and restaurant interviews is, how do you deal with cultural differences? Hospitality involves guests from many backgrounds, so a good answer is, I respect different cultures by listening carefully, using polite language, and being flexible with communication styles. This shows awareness and respect, two essential qualities.
Let's also prepare for a question about communication style. How do you make customers feel welcome? You can say, I greet customers with a warm smile, use friendly language, and offer help right away. I try to make every guest feel comfortable from the first moment.
This highlights hospitality values perfectly. Now, sometimes interviewers want to know how you behave during stressful or emotional moments with your coworkers. They might ask, what do you do if a coworker is having a difficult day? A caring, professional answer is, I stay supportive, communicate kindly, and help with small tasks if I can. A positive team environment makes the whole service better. This shows emotional intelligence, a big advantage in service jobs.
And here's a question many candidates forget to prepare for. How do you improve yourself at work? You can say, I improve by asking for feedback, learning from experienced coworkers, and practicing my communication skills. This shows growth and humility.
You're doing great. These personality and teamwork questions are extremely important in hospitality interviews, sometimes even more important than technical tasks. Your answers show who you are, how you treat people, and how you contribute to a positive work environment.
Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready for the final part. In the next section, we'll help you answer the biggest questions: why the restaurant or hotel should hire you, how to show your strengths, and how to finish the interview with confidence and professionalism. Ready to continue? You've made it to the final part of today's hotel and restaurant interview practice, and that already shows great commitment. In this section, we'll bring everything together: your customer service skills, teamwork language, problem solving, and hospitality mindset. These final questions often decide whether you get the job. So let's build your confidence step by step.
Let's start with one of the biggest questions in any hospitality interview. Why should we hire you? A clear and friendly answer is often the strongest. You should hire me because I'm patient, polite, and calm under pressure. I enjoy helping customers, I communicate clearly, and I work well with the team. Simple, positive, and perfect for hotels or restaurants.
And remember, hospitality is not about sounding perfect. It's about sounding warm, helpful, and reliable. If you show genuine care for customers, managers will feel it immediately.
Another important question is, what is your biggest strength in customer service? Here's a strong answer. My biggest strength is my ability to stay patient and polite even when the restaurant is busy or a guest is unhappy. I focus on solutions and keep communication positive. This shows maturity and professionalism.
Now, let's talk about the famous weakness question, but in a safe way. You can say, my weakness is that sometimes I try to do too many tasks at once, but I'm improving by organizing my priorities and asking for help when necessary. Honest, responsible, and still positive.
Interviewers also love asking, "Why do you want to work here?" A great answer is, "I want to work here because I enjoy hospitality and I love creating good experiences for guests. Your hotel or restaurant has a good reputation for service, and I want to be part of that." This shows motivation and interest.
Great. And another powerful question is, how do you make sure customers leave happy? You can say, I make customers feel welcome by listening carefully, serving politely, and solving problems quickly. I try to make every guest feel respected and comfortable. This reflects perfect hospitality values.
And here's a question many candidates forget to prepare for. How do you improve your skills at work? You can answer, "I improve by asking for feedback, learning from coworkers, and practicing polite communication every day." This shows growth and humility.
Interviewers might also end with, do you have any questions for us? A great professional question you can ask is, could you tell me more about the daily tasks for this position? Or, what qualities help employees succeed in this role? These questions show interest and maturity.
You've learned so much today, from greeting guests to handling complaints, from teamwork to emotional control, from difficult situations to strong closing answers. You should feel proud of the progress you're making.
And before we close, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment telling us which answer helped you the most or which question you want to practice next. Your comments help us improve this series and support learners around the world.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next interview practice. We're here to help you grow step by step in English, in confidence, and in your hospitality career.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking out loud, and keep believing in your progress. We'll see you in the next video.